Abatachin hoy besamaya metanora Simea desman gista timita Bakada besamaya in the honich and the huba meterata hum Ya let injeratin and sitin zare Bedulachin and them yakura melin inna Yabudelu in yakura in the menil But the fatana matagaban kekafu adam Living in these evil days Trying to make it where it seems that we don't have a way. We need a way out. So that's what I'm talking about. Through his only begotten Son. Yes, it will be done.
Woke up in the resurrection, the spiritual mind seeks perfection. 144,000 the election. Haile Selassie the first selection. Yahushua HaMashiach election. Holy Ethiopia my direction. I can rest in.
We're living in these evil days, trying to make it where it seems that we don't have a way. We need a way out. So that's what I'm talking about. Through his only begotten, it's a struggle. They really got the wool over our.
Alright, so again, greetings as always. This is Yefdeyah, Lidj Yefdi, Yohannes, Wolde, Amanuel, RastafariRenaissance.com. And again, I just had to really put this on display, especially for those who keep up with us at RastafariGroundation.com, and those, of course, who will be listening in this evening here on Tuesday for Testify Tuesday on Discipleship Radio there on blogtalkradio.com. Again, I always had to big up, our sister Mary Rose, Israel, Hitte, Mariam Tsigereda, Israel, Ethiopically, and that name speaks volumes, for our sister, as she, of course, has brought forward a lot of the recordings that we utilize for Discipleship Radio, especially leading up to the Sabbath and during the Sabbath portions of our broadcast, especially with the blessings over the Torah. And this is what I really sought to present here, just the blessings leading up to the Torah portions, especially for around the times of Friday evening, when the Sabbath portions usually begin, or the Sabbath gatherings begin, and we kind of usher in the Sabbath at this, well, at least at that time. So just having these blessings put before ones in the practices of this cultural, I guess you can say, a segment put together, so ones will have a template here in front of them, also with the recordings that they can hear the sister, of course, as she also adds in her own style and flair to much of the practices. It kind of shows how ones can kind of augment their own ways into bringing in the Sabbath and the Sabbath portions before they kind of come in and fellowship with the rest of the family. And of course we look forward to having these gatherings in the phi cycle of the physical as well. So just to bring this forward and leave it as a step-by-step guide. We'll be posting these a lot more often, especially in the time that we're living in now, as we're finding that so much is being needed at a more rapid pace now. So again, the links to a lot of these blessings, especially word for word from the Hebrew, even from the Eurocentric Jewish perspective, will be here. And of course, we are still in the works of getting up and running our new site, RastafariGroundation.org. Make sure ones, of course, subscribe and link with us there, so that ones will be able to keep up with all of the new updates coming very soon in a short while that we've been gathering for a short little span of a few days and a few short sevens or weeks or so. But we'll present these here, and also we'll have them translated very shortly into the Amharic as well. So ones will also get the Ethiopic side, or the Bet Israel side, or the Falasha side of these practices in a cultural sense. All right, so now usually in most traditional Jewish or Hebrew households, the oldest woman or the eldest woman of the household, usually the mother or the grandmother, or great-grandmother if ones are so blessed, will usually usher in the lighting of the Sabbath candles, around half an hour or so before nightfall, or what they would call sundown. And usually, these prayers are said, just to really usher in and give a aura, to the entire household, and allow that that feminine essence to bring in the peaceful and more so tranquil, I guess you can say, the entire perspective and aura that ones are really trying to convey at that point, especially leading up into the Sabbath, because it's usually a what ones in the world will call a downtime, but most so just very, very, very meditative, very retrospective, introspective time, and ones really take it in a very serious manner. But just for this vid, we'll have it explained a little more, from a very short clip, so ones pay a little close attention to what'll be presented here.
When a woman lights the Shabbos candles, it's written that she can request from God anything she would like. The heavens open up to her, and she has her own moment with God. She can ask for her children to be healthy, for her husband to be healthy, for her family to be healthy. When I was growing up, I would always hear people talking about, women's lib, and I never really understood that, because where I grew up, it was really never like that. And we say that the wisdom of a home is based on the woman. The woman is the foundation of her home.